Yo my dudes, and what is up? Today we're going up against this Void in the Heralds of Galactus Herald difficulty. So as you can see for my team, I brought in all skill based champions against this variation because yep, you're going up against science champs. So for this first fight, I'm going in with Aegon. So hopefully going up against this Luke Cage, I can utilize his periods of invincibility or indestructibility, to build up my combo for more massive damage. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing it easy, just trying to push him as much as possible to his SP1 so I can bait it out and punish it, because this node, or should I say these opponents, have masochism. So you want to try to avoid parrying them as much as possible. I mean, sometimes you can as well, it can work to your favor. As you can see in this fight later on, I would be parrying Luke Cage a little bit, so allowing him to gain back some health for me to build up my combo meter even more. So this first fight, when you're using Aegon, you just want to use this opportunity to build up your combo meter. So you don't have to rush, just go slow, make sure you end the fight with as high a combo as possible. Alright, pretty standard fight, easy to evade SP1s. If you want to build up even more combo, don't do what I just did, try not to hit into his block, but I did that because I want to push him to over bar power. Block damage is gonna be quite painful if you try to parry even because of their high attack ratings, so try to avoid that as much as possible. Yep, and as you can see, I got in a few more hits there by exploiting Luke Cage's indestructibility. So ended the fight with 71 hits, good combo to carry over. On to the next fight. Up next, Captain America Civil War. Or rather, sorry, Captain America Infinity War. Alright, same thing. At the start of the fight, you can feel free to parry because he's at 100% health. I parried again over there, it don't matter. Just gain back a bit of health, allow me to build up my combo even more. So once again, yes, this path, this masochism path, all the opponents that you're facing have really easy to evade special attacks. So use that to your advantage. Alright, as the fight was almost over, I parried him to let him gain back a wee bit health, allowing me to build up to over 50 hits. And bye bye. Although if you can try to end the fight with the SP1 instead for more hits. Alright, doesn't matter, ended that with 55 hits, so I should be close to carrying over 100 hits at the start of this fight. A little bit less than 100 hits, doesn't matter. Still able to dish out quite copious amounts of damage. So Red Guardian, you see he's trying his best to damage me, but he can try all he wants, it's not gonna work. Alright, almost there, just one more hit would do it, and down he goes. Alright, so this next fight against Invisible Woman, you could go in with, I could have easily used Aegon to carry on building up my combo meter, but I decided to play it safe because this was my first run, I went in blind, so tried and trusted, and Nick Fury to the rescue. Just wait out her invisibility at the start, Alright, there I made a mistake. It doesn't matter. In fact, I want to get killed so that the real Nick Fury can appear. Alright, not a mistake there. Alright, so this fight was a wee bit sketchy, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. So she tends to regen a little bit health back every time the cooldown on the masochism happens. But the main idea here in using Nick Fury is that you want to maintain those bleeds on Invisible Woman so that when she turns invisible, you have less of a headache because those won't be permanent. Alright, so pretty standard fight. I made the mistake so that you guys can learn from them. In fact, this fight could have gone way better, yep, if I weren't so reckless. But hey, one cheeky intercept there, down she goes. Alright, next up against Thing. Who am I gonna use? You guys might be thinking Nick Fury, right? Since I brought in my 6-star rank 3 as well. But no. I'm going in with Aegon. Why so? To build up more combo meter, of course. So yep, he activates protection on his heavy. It's okay, just wait it out. Doing standard combos right now. Be sure of course to monitor his rock stacks so you don't push into indestructible. Another thing to be aware is, of course, is because Aegon does 6 hits in his standard combo, so yeah, pay attention to that. But other than that, yeah, just keep on pushing him when he's around 15 rock stacks and bait out his SP1 and you're golden. So once again, over there, 14 hits. An underestimation, but no worries. I've got an SP3 up my sleeve for that one hit. This should be enough to push him to over bar of power. So next up, we're gonna bait out that SP1. You want to preserve as much health as possible when facing the Void boss. Even more so for my situation because I'm using suicides. So, of course, all of you know what Void can do when you're rocking suicides, eh? It's not fun. Alright, the final part. Trying to bait out that final SP1. In fact, it doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. So, he turned indestructible, or should I say unstoppable over there. But hey, nothing that he could do about it. The final SP1 did the job. So, on to the last fight. The boss, Void. So for this, you might be thinking, I'm going in with my 6-star Nick Fury. Nuh-uh. I brought Aegon for a reason. So let's see if he can get the whole job done and clear the whole path. So at the start of the fight, I lost a large chunk of health there due to Void's ability, because I was rocking suicides as well. I managed to shrug off all my debuffs due to tenacity. Here I took a bit of block damage over there, but still good, still okay. So the key idea here is you want to parry Void because of Mix Master and just do a medium followed by a heavy. Rinse and repeat. So that way you avoid the effects of Mix Master. So pretty standard fight, everything is going according to plan except for, as you can see, I'm down to my last 12% health right now. Can't afford to make any mistakes here. But I just did. Because as you can see, when I released this SP3, I didn't push him to his SP3 of course, but due to the long stun time, this is where it's gonna be my downfall, because this would allow him to proc one of his Void debuffs on me, and you'll see soon enough Yep, down I go. So nothing that I could do about that. So what you can do, learning from that mistake of mine, is that you could try to push Void to as low an amount of power as possible, close to 0, unleash your SP3, just go ham on him while he's stunned, because while he's stunned, Mix Master doesn't kick in. So anyways, get the job done using the real Nick Fury. So over here once again, medium and heavies, rinse and repeat. Unleash an SP1, get 8 tactical charges. Now Void can no longer evade my normal attacks. This is where I can just combo him normally, and the fight is as good as over. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for my next MCOC video. Take care. Peace out.